Hello everyone, my name is Faith Eliza D. Biodes, and today we are going to discuss the lesson 4, which is about parallel and perpendicular lines. We come across different examples of parallel and perpendicular lines in daily life. Now before we start, I want you to observe these pictures and think about which of these pictures represents the parallel lines and the perpendicular lines. Parallel lines and perpendicular lines are important concepts that we should learn in geometry. So parallel lines, these are lines that do not meet at each other and has a constant distance between them, while the perpendicular lines are the lines that intersect. So as you observed the pictures earlier, we can illustrate the parallel lines by watching the picture, which is the pedestrian crossing lines. And the perpendicular lines, we can also illustrate that in the analog clock that is on 3 o'clock.
Parallel lines. Two lines are said to be parallel if they lie in the same plane and the distance between them is the same. Parallel lines never meet each other. Now, as you can see at the illustration beside, we can see that there are two lines that is not intersecting, like nasa space between them, and that is what we called the parallel lines. We can also determine if the two lines are parallel to each other if the slopes are the same and the y-intercepts are different. If the slopes are different, then the lines are not parallel. Now here are some examples of parallel equations. So f of x is equal to 2x plus 4 is parallel to line f of x is equal to 2x minus 8. Why? It is because they have the same slope, which is the number 2. On the other hand, the equations are not parallel to each other because the first equation has the slope 8 and the second equation has 6. Now here is an example of finding the equation of a line parallel to the given line.
So we have the given line y is equal to 3x minus 3 and the set of ordered pairs, which is 2 and 3. So we have the slope is 3, our x is 2, our y is 13. So the parallel lines has the same slope. So m sub 1 is equal to m sub 2, and then ang upang value sa m sub 1 is 3. So, we substitute the 3. Our m sub 2 is equal to 3. So, in order to find the equation of a line, we have here the equation of a line. So, we have to substitute the given. Y is equal to 13. Our slope is 3, and then our x is 2. Multiply, we have 6, and then subtract each other. C is equal to 13 minus 6, we have 7. So, the line parallel to this line is y is equal to 3x plus 7.
So unlike parallel lines, perpendicular lines do intersect. Their intersection forms a right or 90-degree angle. So as you can see at the illustration beside, there is an angle formed by a two intersecting lines, which is nasa sa quadrant 1, and that is a perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines do not have the same slope. The slope of one line is the negative reciprocal of the slope of the other line. The product of a number and its reciprocal is 1. So here is an example.
So, we have the given line f of x is equal to 2x plus 4, and the points 4 and 0. So, solution, we have another line, g of x is equal to the negative reciprocal of this line, which is negative 1/2 x plus c. Then we are going to substitute the given 0 is equal to negative 1/2 times 4 plus c. And then we multiply, we have negative 2, and then we add both sides by 2. We have c is equal to 2. So the line f of x is equal to 2x plus 4 is perpendicular to line g of x is equal to negative 1/2 x plus 2 and passes through the point 4 and 0.
Now I have here another example, pero ang given lang is 2 points.
So the given are points negative 2 and 6 and 4 and 5. So first we have to find the slope. 5 minus 6 over 4 minus negative 2, we have negative 1/6. And then we have to find the negative reciprocal of this slope. We have negative 1 over negative 1/6, so we have the slope 6. And then g of x is equal to 6x plus c. Then we substitute the given. So 4 or 5 kay na dito sa 4 or 5 ato ang i-substitute kay na dito sa given problem na that passes through the point 4 and 5. So g of x can be substitute as 5 and then the x is 4. So we multiply, we have 24 and then we subtract each side by 24. So we have c is equal to negative 19. So the equation of the line perpendicular is g of x is equal to 6x minus 19.
So now I assume that you have learned how to solve problems in parallel and perpendicular lines. Now I have here some exercises that will help you sharpen your knowledge in solving parallel and perpendicular lines. And that concludes our lesson 4, which is about the parallel and perpendicular lines.